Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Candy here today, back with another Minecraft Prince video on MC Prisons, the Pacific Realm. Alright, so in the last episode, we kind of ended it off upgrading and prestiging a little bit. As you guys can see, our pickaxes, really good. We've got Jackhammer level 5000, Haste 5, which is really important. E-Token Master, we got that one up to 2560 levels. We still have Speed 3, and we've got our Forge up. I remember, I think it was like 10 levels, and it cost us like a couple million E-Tokens, but this one is at around 2,146, and then of course we have efficiency 20, which odds are we probably won't be touching whatsoever. But I actually went ahead and mined for quite a bit, and for some reason we actually got ourselves 2 legendary cases. I know we got 1 in the last step, and I think we got like 40 XP levels, which was absolutely useless. But of course, we've gotten 5 epics, 7 rares, and then pretty common 29 of them. So let's go ahead and open up the legendaries first. Maybe we can get something other than XP this time. I know we always get lucky with that one. I mean, I can't even say lucky, but unlucky. But I guess this time, pretty decent. I mean, 25% of rank up isn't that great, but it is $1.15 trillion. So at this point, like, we'll pretty much take all of the money that we can get, and let's see if we can get anything good from this one. If we get 500,000, that's awesome. Okay, so 500,000 E-tokens, bringing us to a grand total of 25 million E-tokens, which is pretty solid. All right, now you guys already know it's time for us to basically spam all of these cases. So we're gonna spam those. We're gonna spam all of these because no one really wants to wait and see me open every one individually. And what do we get out of that one? Got some XP levels. We got, almost $1 trillion, couple $1 trillion over there, some kit sailors, and some more E-tokens. I think that'll bring us up to maybe oh my god, our whole thing is like literally filled with kits. Wow, we actually got, we have so many kits, but I think this should be able to hold the majority of it. Yeah, maybe we go back to PV6. Yeah, we have some more pace in PV6, so we got a good amount of E-tokens off of that one. Unfortunately, we're not at 26 million yet, but hopefully with these common cases, we should get there. So let's just spam this 29 different times and then wait for the chat to start popping. I actually feel like by the time we finish opening all of these, we'll actually be able to see in the chat what are the good things that we get. So far, it's looking pretty good. A lot of E-tokens, a decent bit of XP. Wow, that's actually a lot of XP levels. But some more E-tokens, a bunch of kits, some more money, and of course, some more XP. But I'm guessing out of 29 of those cases, we didn't get that many kits. I mean, obviously, the kits that we did get were kind of crappy, but at least we are up to 26 million E-tokens. And if we check our balance, we are up to $51 trillion. So that's pretty good. We could probably get a couple more levels of prestiges with that. So let's go ahead and do this a couple more times. Prestige. I spelled that wrong. Prestige. 265, 67, 68, 69, 70. All right, 70 is pretty decent. How much more can we go with this? We can get up to 275 if we just mine for a little bit more. We are 80% of the way there. Yeah, let's go ahead and mine real quick. All right, there we go. 100% of the way to the next prestige. Here we go. Did I get it? Okay, 275. And speaking of just like mining real quick, we got another 1,000 E-tokens every time our E-token master proc. So I'm guessing every 20 levels or so you get an extra 1,000 E-tokens, which is pretty good to me. I mean, honestly, we're probably not going to touch E-token master a little bit more just because I really want to get my fortune up. My backpack only fills up whenever we have a tsunami proc or we get really lucky with the jackhammer when slime mining. So I think we just got to do a couple more levels of fortune right now. So let's do that. Let's go. Omni tool enchants. Fortune should be all the way at the bottom here. Wow, that is expensive, man. 273,250 E-tokens just for one level. I don't even think we can buy 100 with the 26 million that we can. Yeah, we literally can't buy 100 levels. We have to go buy the 10. So let's do 10, 20. Wait, what? We don't have enough E-tokens. Okay, that's weird. Oh, man, it's gonna make us go into the GUI every single time to do it. Yeah, that sucks. Okay, so we added 92 levels of fortune, bringing us to a grand total of 2,238. We technically could have done like a couple more levels, but I didn't want to click the little spam GUI thing, 8 more times until we ran out of E-tokens, because chances are, just the more we mine, we'll just get there really quickly. And then speaking of our money, we are down to 21, is that $21 million? No, that's $21 billion. Wow, it looks so small now whenever you're like dealing with trillions of dollars in the game now. So, speaking of money, I guess, and speaking of E-tokens, we spent a lot of E-tokens, and I mean like a ridiculous amount, on getting a bunch of beacons. So if we do /beacons right now, BEACONS, because I can't spell, we have 14,000 beacons. So I don't know if you guys remember, but in like a couple episodes ago, maybe like 3 or 4 episodes ago, we were buying beacons for around, I think it was 10 to 12 million E-tokens. Well, the prices actually went down for a bit because apparently a lot of players are like really concerned about trying to get a little reset happening. So people are starting to sell their stuff for really cheap. All right, so for some reason, the rest of all I recorded like corrupted. So we basically went ahead, right? And during that time, I basically told you guys, we bought a lot of beacons. We spent a lot of money. I think we had 14 or 15,000 beacons total. And I actually went ahead and started maxing out some of these minions. So before I did that, we basically opened up all of these and we got 19 million e-token, which I guess isn't too bad. I mean, 19 million off of like 1.5 days of not touching these minions is pretty decent. That's at least a couple of minutes, probably even like 20 to 30 minutes of mining. Actually, probably like 35 to 40 minutes of mining, since we're making around 500,000 a minute, 500,000 e-tokens, I should say. So that's actually a pretty good amount of money. And then of course we went ahead and upgraded these. We've got this emerald minion all the way up to level 6 on both, and it's actually going to be really expensive to max this out. I think to get the rest of these up, it's 2,500 for the last level plus 1,500 there. So that's what 4,000 if my math is right. So 4,000 there, 4,000 there. So we're gonna need another 8,000 beacons just to get this all the way to the next couple levels. But I mean, he is making a pretty decent amount of money, but look at the difference between this one and this one. Now this one is absolutely maxed, this one's completely maxed, and we spent the extra 8,000 beacons on that. But just like look how fast they're moving basically. So by the time that this guy takes to mine one single block, this guy has basically mined 3. And I mean, it's been like what, 5 minutes since I kind of got frustrated because my recording corrupted. But this guy's got 14,000 and this guy's got 6,000. So let's just wait. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then let's take a look. This guy has got another 1,000 e-tokens, and this guy's got around 500. So just went ahead and like going from level 8 to level 10, or I should say from level 6 to level 10, this guy's literally double the efficient, or like I guess has double the efficiency and double the fortune as this guy, which doesn't really make that much sense. I mean, yeah, it is a lot more expensive. 8,000 beacons is nothing like to laugh at, but I mean, it should at least mine like half the speed or like 3/4 of the speed of this one. But then we went ahead, checked all of these. I mean, these are obviously pretty trash. The iron ones are, oh my god, the iron ones are just absolutely horrible. This probably mines 15 emerald blocks by the time this little dude takes to mine out 1 block. And then also we actually figured out that the emerald, I should say the gold minion and the diamond minion actually make the same amount of money at level 3. So let's take a look. This guy's got 4.6k, this guy's got 4.6k, and if we just kind of wait a little bit, this guy has 4.7k, this one has 4.7k too, and I haven't touched them in a really long time. So these guys basically make the same. So if you do have money on the server, try and get yourself a bunch of the gold robots before you actually go ahead and get yourself the diamond ones, because you can definitely find them for cheaper. And if they're producing the same amount of money as the diamonds, like why spend extra money to get the diamonds? Like it just doesn't make any sense. So in the next episode, I'll give you guys a pretty solid update. Hopefully like the recording won't corrupt this time, and I'll show you guys that just from this one emerald mobile, we will definitely make, I'm assuming, maybe 30 million e-tokens. Like not from just this guy alone. This guy will probably produce like half of it, but I think we'll go from 17 million, or I should say 19 million e-tokens, to around 30 million e-tokens, just because we've upgraded this guy and we've upgraded this guy. Now I wish we had more beacons to upgrade the rest, but 19 million e-tokens isn't really that much, and we need to get actually a couple more levels of fortune on it. So let's do enchant. I think we're 19 million, we can probably get 10 levels. I know it'd be kind of hard though, and of course 10 levels is going to cost 2.8, and then 100 levels is going to cost 29 million. So I don't know if we should do that. That's really expensive. I think we should just use some of the rest of this money on e-token master, because we have been making a pretty good amount from it, so might as well just not bite the hand that feeds. So let's go 9 million and then 9 million. So now we add another 100 levels, and let's just go ahead and add 10, so that's 210 more levels, and now we are up to 2,770. So literally 27% of the way there to maxing e-token master, but it has been treating us really well. Okay, this is kind of weird, right? I don't know if you guys have ever seen this before, but whenever you have a jackhammer proc, or like your mine resets, if you don't have any armor on, like your armor slots basically turn into extra inventory. Like look, I have a purple wool on my head. That's so cool. And then we have purple wood as basically stacked inside of our body. Our backpack is completely filled up and our inventory is completely filled up. So I don't know, this is just a pretty cool little Easter egg that I did not know. Now I wonder, does purple wool act as armor? Like if I was to go get hit by something, would this be stronger than diamond armor? I mean, 64 or pretty much anything is good. Like if you had 64 leather stacked, that'd be pretty strong. But now let's go ahead and sell, and then we made $144 billion just from there. We got a prestige multiplier of 1.55 and then a donor multiplier of 1.5. So that's honestly pretty cool. Whoa, voice crack. Okay, so whenever we have XP levels, which of course we get rather abundantly because, you know, all of these crates just want to seem to give me a crap load of XP. You know, let's actually open up these last two really quick. Maybe we get something good out of those. We got two of those. We've got one of these, and oh my god, that is a lot of blocks over there. But yeah, whenever we go ahead and open those, the odds are that we get a lot of rewards, specifically the enchantment levels. And while I have been buying a lot of boosters with them, I want to try and get some of these gemstone books because, you know, a level 3 one, or I should say a level 1 with costing 345. I mean, maybe we get something good out of that one. Oh, we can only get a level tier 4, or I should say a tier 4 one. That's 275, and this one is 345. So let's go open up one of these. Maybe we get something good. I mean, I've honestly never opened up one of these, and I'm kind of happy that I didn't, because level 2 laser, I mean, we don't even have laser on our pickaxe. I'm pretty sure we actually went ahead and disenchanted laser from our pickaxe because it was stopping our jackhammer from proc. But I mean, I guess it makes sense why I don't spend any XP levels on that, because I mean, 2 levels of laser, boys, that is absolutely trash. I mean, maybe if we would have gotten 2 levels of fortune, that would have been awesome, because fortune is really expensive. But yeah, that was not worth it at all. But speaking of stuff that is worth it, a monthly crate right now is actually super duper worth it. So basically, whenever we open one at the beginning of this season, if we got 500,000 e-tokens, well, we got 500,000 e-tokens. But now that we've actually prestige, you know, all the way up to 275, whenever we open up this, let's say we do get 500,000 e-tokens, we should probably get at least a couple million because of the prestige bonus that of course we have. So maybe we actually open up one of these and get ourselves an obsidian robot, because it is a 20% chance to get it. So if we can get it, you know, that'd be pretty awesome. But let's go ahead and open up this one really quick. Maybe we get that obsidian robot, and before we have to go ahead and end this episode, we can finally start upgrading it. But let's see if we get that or end up just getting a bunch of e-tokens or like some monies. We got 2 trident crates. That's pretty good. 4 trident crates, 2.8 million e-tokens, 4.2 million e-tokens, another 4 million e-tokens, a bunch of path levels, which kind of sucks, and then 10 whale keys. Ouch, ouch, that kind of sucks. I mean, 10 whales, are those like, I mean, I guess those are, oh man, those are totally worse than the trident ones, but at least we got 6 of the trident ones. That is absolutely horrible. And then of course we got on our path all the way up to level 21. All right, let's open up the last one of these. Please give me 500,000 e-tokens, or please give me an obsidian robot, or realistically any type of robot, because the robot keys obviously don't have a chance of giving us any of the obsidian robots. So maybe we get something really good out of these. So what do we get? The bruh title, 2 trident crates. Come on, man, you gotta give me something good. 10 whale crate keys again. Bruh, how did we get such trash out of that ones? Well, maybe we get something good out of these gemstone books. So another laser book, haste book, explosive book, and a jackhammer book. Well, the jackhammer book would have been good if we were actually upgraded, but literally every single one of these books are completely useless. And then of course we got freaking 20 of these whale crate keys, which I don't know, I think these are kind of trash too, but at least we got 8 of the trident ones. Not too bad. Let's open up the lobster. Let's open up the rest of these whales. Maybe we get something good. I mean, I don't know if you're allowed to spam these like the other ones, but let's just spam them anyway. I think we have to spam 20 of them, and then let's go spam 8 of these trident ones. So as of right now, let's check our battle really quick. We are at $13 trillion, and we are at, wow, we just went up a lot of e-tokens. 24 million, 26 million, maybe we go up to 28 million, but we did get so many more of these books. Oh my god, laser, jackhammer, explosive, laser, haste, and then explosive. So of course we didn't get a single fortune book, which is, you know, obviously my luck. And let's check our money balance. $20 trillion. Okay, I guess we can go ahead and proceed a little bit more. So prestige 27, 77, 78, 79, and then of course we literally only got 4 prestige levels out of that one, but 26 million e-tokens, I guess that's okay. Let's see if that's actually enough for us to get another couple levels of fortune. No, we are still going to be 3 million, or I should say 3 million e-tokens away from getting 100 levels of fortune, which absolutely sucks. Okay, so we've been slime mining for quite a little bit. This is actually so easy because you just kind of stand here and like move around a little bit, but it's a lot easier to mine this way. Wow, look, we just got a full reset right there, and we're up to 30 million e-tokens because I didn't want to end the episode literally just having like, you know, 100, basically like 99 something type fortune levels. So let's go ahead, hit up our enchant, and let's finally do 100 levels of fortune, costing us 29,093,000 e-tokens. Wow, that is expensive, and that brought us up a solid 100 levels, bringing us to a grand total of 2,338. I wish we could have gotten up to a round number, but quite frankly, I don't want to grind to get it to like, what, 2,400? That's probably going to cost us another, maybe like, what, 25, 29, maybe even 30 million e-tokens, and that's just like going to be way too hard to grind. But speaking of levels, right, we actually got quite a bit of talent points from the next one. I lied. Turns out that it brought us straight up to level 25, so I guess... Oh no, we actually have the lucky miner here. Okay, there we go. 7 talent points that we can go ahead and spend either on the lucky cases buff, the case upgrade buff, or the pouch doubler buff. Now, obviously, during the season, we've only been doing the lucky cases buff. Let's just go ahead and finish that one up, and then I think that should bring us all the way up to level 25, which is pretty awesome. And then we of course are already 5.8% of the way to the next path, which really isn't anything. I mean, chances are we'll probably open up some more crate keys later on during the season, and then just get that probably up to like level maybe 50 by the time the server actually resets, which will hopefully be kind of soon because I'm starting to run out of ideas. My pickaxe is slowly getting closer to max, and we actually just went ahead and of course you guys saw maxed out some of our robots. So let's go ahead and then check out our pH and just kind of see how much they've been at since we've stopped mining, or since we actually stopped checking them. So this bad boy, he's got 122,000 e-tokens. Holy crap, that's a lot. That's like how much these gold ones had, I think, after around 48 hours, like 40 hours. And this guy over here, he's got 49,000. So this is producing actually a little bit more than double the amount that this one's upgrading, of course, with the 9,000, or I should say 8,000 less e-tokens or beacons with it. And then this bad boy over here, he's got 11,000. These diamond ones, I guess, have 22,000, and then the iron ones have 500. So we should probably end up just selling these for like 10 million, or like toss them in the lava or something, because these bad boys are trash. But on that note, boys, that's gonna be the end of this episode. If you guys did enjoy and want to see some more, go ahead, drop a comment, you know, let me know what you guys think of these videos. And of course, if you want to see some more, just make sure you guys are subscribed and drop a like down below. So anyways, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace out.